starting to see that we're onto something. Feel it coming, we'll keep running. Nothing in our way, and we got no reason to wait. Let the journey take you where it wants to. We'll continue to find our way through anything we face. We got what it takes. Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go, with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day, it's ours to take, and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins. Every step, writing stories that seek to be read, taking hold of the moment as we discover every color filled with wonder. Now we finally see we got everything we need. Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go, with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day, it's ours to take, and we will let it in. This is where the...
Welcome into NorCal Sports TV's coverage of the Father Barry Christmas Classic. It's the championship game. We got a good one. Archbishop Mitty taking on Brophy. Archbishop Mitty, the Monarchs, they'll be in black with the gold trim. They'll be going from left to right on your screen. And the Brophy Broncos in the white with the red and black trim. They'll be going from right to left on your screen. We are ready for the tip. It looked like Luke Reel was a little excited, eager to get going, as am I. 6 seconds into it, we've got to stop in the action as the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Mitty Monarch basketball. We'll set the lineups for Coach Tim Kennedy and the Archbishop Mitty Monarchs. They got Nathan Naronia, Tyler Jones, Gavin Ripp, Kai Grullo, and Grayson Jalal starting for the Monarchs. Here's Gavin Ripp. Hands off to Tyler Jones. Back door to Jalal. Gets it to go for two. Nice find, nice cut. And the Monarchs are on the board first. For head coach Matt Hooten of the Brophy College Prep Broncos. They start off with this guy right here, Braden Speed. He's the orchestrator of this orchestra from Brophy that's pretty high-powered. Plays with a lot of pace, and it starts with the aptly named Braden Speed, who loses the handle. Naronia comes up with the loose ball. We got Speed, Wieskamp, Reel, Samford, and Burbach, the starting five for Brophy. He's going to get it back after the Tyler Jones turnover. The Broncos making their way to the championship game after defeating Bellarmine 63-45 in the opener. And they beat St. Mary's last night by 16, 62-46. Brophy undefeated to start the season, 5-0 coming into this contest. Team from Phoenix, Arizona throws the ball away into the hands of Naronia. Here's Naronia getting it back out to Gavin Ripp, who had a big game last night. The Mitty Monarchs defeated Strake Jesuit by 37. Burbach with the good defensive play. Real and doubled on the sideline. Now they move it around to Wieskamp in the corner, guarded by Jones. He loses the handle, but Burbach has it. 23 on the clock for the Broncos as Coach Hooten calls out the play and speed resets the offense. Wieskamp switched on to by Noronha. 9 to shoot. Here's Real. Lane line drive. Barreling into Noronha. Gets it to go for 2. So first points on the board for the Broncos. We're knotted up at 2. Nice spin move by Noronha to get back to his right hand. Nathan has his first bucket of the game. And the Broncos throw that one away. A lot of emotion to start this ball game. You can kind of feel the buzz in the gym, the intensity between these two squads. And we mentioned these are pretty loaded teams. Talent galore on the basketball court. On display in the championship game as Rip goes right at Wieskamp, lost a step. Grillo over to Noronha. Noronha stops and can't get the right hand to go, and then we got a loose ball foul. It's going to go against Jalal. And Grayson Jalal picks up the first foul of the ball game. You mentioned Mitty beating Strake Jesuit last night to advance to the championship game. In the first game, he beat Loyola of Los Angeles 58-41. As we got a legal screen up top. Wieskamp picks up his first, so teams trading fouls here in the early going. In this matchup featuring the last 2 champions of the Father Barry Classic. Rip gets to the basket. Wieskamp slapped the glass. Ball wouldn't go down. Rip is going to try and drive. This time it goes baseline. Jones, head fake, float job. Real with the rebound, but Jones popped it out. Now we got a battle for the loose ball. Jalal hitting the deck. Noronha at the elbow. There's a bucket for Nathan Diabreu. Noronha, he's got 4, and that's the lead for the Monarchs. The Monarchs won the championship last year. Brophy wasn't in attendance at the last Father Barry Christmas Classic. The last time they was in 2021, and they won that championship over the host school Jesuit. Actually, Archbishop Mitty last year also defeated Jesuit. The turnover forced by the Monarchs gets them possession back over as Rocket Schwertley checks into the game for the Broncos. Got a flex action, try to get Grillo on the cut. Instead, they pop it back out to him. He'll launch. Line drive 3 is good. Kai Grillo, kind of that nice fitting piece that plays off of all these other talented players that Mitty has, as Schwertley hits the deck for the loose ball, and Sharper throws it right into the hands of Rip. You get it to Grillo, back to Rip. Noronha, quick catch and shoot, rattles out the jumper, and Rocket Schwertley with a tough board. There's Burbach being chased from behind, and Grillo's going to get the foul called on him. Second foul of the game for Mitty. We have a timeout taken by Archbishop Mitty as we take a look at the 3 from Grillo. To send us to a break here on NorCal Sports TV. I'm Mario Ramos along with my producer Jeremy Hurtado, our cameraman Levi Flores and Avery Townsell. We're under 4 minutes to play in the first quarter. Here's Speed against Noronha. He's going to push Sharper through. We get it to Swartley. Swartley over to Sharper. You got a sophomore pick and roll going on out on the wing. Now here's Speed. Little fall away. Won't go. Rip taps it over to Aaron Bible. Jones thought about the wing three. Instead, he's going to set up some offense. Matched up by Braden Speed. Turns, fades on him. Can't get the shot to go. Burbach got the rebound and stayed in bounds. And Joe trying to jump in front of the passing lane. The ball's going to stay with Brophy. 7-0 run the Monarchs are on after we were tied 2-2. We've seen some offense here from Archbishop Mitty. Burbach pulls up the three. Butter cheese. Ryan Burbach, first triple of the game for the Brophy Broncos. A much needed one as it puts an end to that 7-0 run. Rip spinning baseline, kicks over to Jones. He drives the opposite baseline, gets it to go for two. The UC Riverside commit, Tyler Jones, his first bucket of the game. Big matchup here in the preseason. One of the top teams from Arizona taking on one of the top teams from California. I mentioned Brophy coming in at 5-0. Mitty checking in at 2-2 here in the early season is Sharper. Tough shot. Good defense by Bible. Bible pushing it out to Noronha on the wing. Noronha lightning quick going behind the back, and he had Burbach all over his hip. It'll be the first foul for Ryan Burbach. It's a great matchup right here. If you like point guard play, you got Tyler Jones and Braden Speed. I don't know if it gets much better than that. And we mentioned Jones committed to Riverside. Speed again looked from Portland State, Northern Arizona. Checking out the talented point guard. Rip going right at Wieskamp, who gets up in his face. Good defense. Broncos looking to run. Burbach hit one. Burbach can't get the second one to go. Wieskamp got the board but threw it into the hands of Tyler Jones. He's got Rip running with him. Throws him a pass, and Rip finishes on the other end. First bucket for Gavin Rip. Lead back up to 8. The Monarchs. And Burbach left it short on the right hand. Hirsch Meta checking into the game. He got a rebound. Bible gets it in the corner. Trailing Gerlow. Sidestep three on the way. Back iron. And rebounded by Braden Speed. Flare out for Speed. Nice between the leg dribble. Again, he is so fast out there. Have to reserve the temptation to say Speed with the speed, but he's so fast. Makes that between the leg dribble move, gets himself into the paint. Little floaters cut it to 6. Under a minute here on NorCal Sports TV in the first quarter. We're back on NorCal Sports TV. I'm Mario Ramos along with Jeremy Hurtado, Levi Flores, and Avery Townsell. Still in the first quarter. We got less than a minute left to play. Here's Tyler Jones trying to bring it up against Real, and it looked like he might have got away with the carry, but he lost the ball, and they give it out to Sharper. Reverse layup from Sharper. Nice finish for the sophomore Dalen Sharper. Here's a kid who's just got a wealth of potential. I mean, he's a really good player the way it is, but again, as a sophomore, 6'4" with guard skills. Look out for Dalen Sharper. Really like that kid's game. Like this kid's game too. Meta can't get that jumper to go. Kind of a big off the bench that could stretch the floor as the shot clock's turned off for the Monarchs. 15 left in the first quarter. Mitty with the strong start to the first quarter, up by as much as 8. Brophy has it down to 4. Jones looking to put it up to 7. 3-pointer won't go. Speed's got it. 2 seconds. Schwertley's going to have to put it up, and that won't go. It'll take us to the second quarter of play in the championship game of the Father Barry Christmas Classic. After one, the Monarchs lead the Broncos 13-9 on NorCal Sports TV.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time.
We're back on NorCal Sports TV as we start the second quarter of play between the Mitty Monarchs and the Brophy Broncos. Got some alliteration going on. All right, Brophy Broncos, Mitty Monarchs, good stuff right there. Brophy will start with the second quarter possession. There's Speed, Burbach, Schwertley, Reel, and Sharper out here for Coach Hooten. Speed. Flip top to Sharper. Sharper trying to get a step on Bible. Gives it over to Speed with 15 on the shot clock. He's got Rip on him. Sharper goes between the leg. 7 to shoot. Speed's going to launch. 3-pointer. Butter cheese for Braden Speed. The wing triple makes it a 1-point game. Closest it's been since we were tied 2-2 early in the ballgame in the opening minute. There's Naronia, looks off the pass and goes to the basket. Rip tipped it, but it ends up in the hands of Schwertley. Sharper gonna put it up, rattles home the triple. Dalen Sharper, 5 points off the bench, and Brophy with their first lead of the ballgame here at 15-13. Flex cut action, down screen for Jones, curls it. Layup is good for 2. Good offense, good execution. Nice finish from Tyler Jones. I thought he might get called with that off arm. Looked like it got into the face of Reel. No call. They give him the bucket. Burbach, no hesitation. And Bible, good job of blocking out Schwertley. Try to get the rebound. He's fighting with Reel for it. Reel's on the end line. Goes out of bounds to the Monarchs. Rip. Got it against Schwertley. Trying to back him down. Spins back to his right hand. Off the glass. Won't go. Sharper couldn't grab a hold of it. Tapped it over to Gerlo. Cutting Jalal was grabbed by Reel. That's going to be Reel's first foul. The Monarch ball on the baseline. Jones trying to play it in. Gerlo was open, but Jones didn't have an angle to get him the ball. Rip, lane line drive, pushes off into Schwertley. It's going to be an offensive foul. Here's the replay. Pretty easy call to make. Even producer Hurtado was able to call that one. Here's Sharper across half court. Squirtley, high post. Jalal sneaking up behind him, getting the steal. Sharper trying to chase it down. And he had some feet shuffling. The Brophy bench wants a travel. Instead, they're going to get a foul called on Dalen Sharper. Take a look. Let's see. Ooh, he might have got an extra step in there, and then Sharper got some contact. That'll put Grayson Jalal at the line. 2 free throws for the junior wing, who's been playing varsity since his freshman year. We saw him his freshman season out here at the Father Berry Christmas Classic, along with Tyler Jones, who's playing out here as a sophomore, Gavin Ripp. A lot of experience on this Mitty Monarch basketball squad that figures to be, again, one of the top teams in the state. And they got some good players on this boys team, but the best player on the Monarchs might actually be on the girls team. McKenna Wolichko actually had an opportunity to see her play in junior high at a NorCal Sports TV event out in Pleasanton. And she was an unbelievable player then, and she's only gotten better. She's one of the top players in the entire nation. Not just at basketball, she's a really good softball player as well. So keep an eye out for the name McKenna Wolichko. There's Sharper getting into the paint. Kicks it out to Stanford, who lost the handle. Turnover. Here comes Noronha. Noronha gets inside. Gerlo, short corner. Monarchs going to move it around. We've seen the Monarchs just whip the ball around the court beautifully this tournament as Gerlo gets backdoored. The pass didn't get there in time. And Sharper comes up with the steal. 2-point lead for Mitty. Just under 5 to play here in the first half. Sharper hops into Rip, and they move it over across court to Speed. A little hezzy, head fake, skip past to Sharper in the corner. He'll launch. Back rim, rebound, tip to Rip. Got a lot of pace, a lot of energy. This one's slowed down a bit. I'd say the intensity is still there. Just maybe not the breakneck pace that we had early on. Swartley with the crossover. Swartley was hand checked by Gavin Rip. That's going to be the second foul on Gavin Rip. The second team foul for the Monarchs. Speed plays it into Swartley, gives it right back to him. Now Meta matched up with Speed. Speed trying to get by him. And about to say good defense by the Monarchs, but Meta got him across the arm. So he picks up the foul. That's going to send Braden Speed to the free throw line for 2. Speed with 5 in the ball game. Trying to tie it up for the Broncos. First free throw for Braden. It's money. Brophy, a private Jesuit Catholic college preparatory that is committed to the belief that all creation is a reflection of God's love and presence, which demands a passionate, generous response from the entire community. And the community has made their way from Phoenix out here to Carmichael. All the gracious people that have helped us out. Try to get to know this Brophy team a little bit better for our broadcast, so we appreciate them. We have a foul on Wieskamp. Picks up his second. Maybe the third team foul on the Broncos. Wieskamp will head to the bench. The sideline inbound for Jones. The Monarchs are in a box set. Pop up Gerlo. Flare screen for Jones. 3 on the way. Body's hitting the deck. Speed hit the ground. And Real got a rebound, and then we got a foul on the board. Going to go against Jalal. Second foul against Grayson Jalal. Speed. Started on the switch by Meta. Going to give it back now. Bible picks him up on the switch. Speed takes him down to the block. Kicks it out. Sanford, wide open look. Butter cheese from Nick Sanford. Great pass. Shot in rhythm for Nick Sanford. Splashes a triple. 3-point lead here for the Broncos. Good footwork by Bible. And strong rebound by Hale Hansen. He's like a pogo stick out there. Dude jumping around all over the place. And out of bounds was Jalal trying to save that. It'll be Bronco basketball. 28 on the shot clock for Brophy. As Neronia and Rip will check into the ball game. Take a look at the Sanford three. Splashes home a triple. You see his teammates in that shot. Tossing up threes. They approve. Gavin Rip comes up with the steal. He's got Sanford giving chase, and he pokes it out. Good defense by Sanford. Hansen try to drop it off to a trailing Schwartley. And it looks like we got a foul. And it's going to go against Meta. Second foul for Meta. 5th team foul, so that's going to mean Rocket Schwartley going to get to shoot 2 free throws. Rocket, his dad is an assistant coach for the Brophy Broncos out there on the bench. Mike, who graduated in '99. We're at Brophy. Was actually on the 1998 Father Barry All-Tournament team. It's all full circle here on NorCal Sports TV. And again, I couldn't have done that without the sports information director from Brophy. And very gracious this entire weekend, and they play some good basketball too as they are up by 5 with the steal. Here's Real. Run out, gives it off to Sanford. Left-hand layup off the glass. Gets it to go, and one. Nick Sanford taking the bump off the dish from Luke Real. Finishes with the left hand. We saw him hit a three-pointer a little earlier. This is the old-fashioned three-point play for Nick Sanford. Senior guard will get one more with the squad up 7. Hits the free throw and puts them up by 8. 6 points now for Sanford. 2:35 left to play in the first half. Tim Kennedy wants to take a full timeout. Down by 8. Broncos on a run. They lead the championship game of the Father Barry Classic 25-17 over Archbishop Mitty.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time.
Just over 2.5 left to play in the first half of basketball at the championship game between the Archbishop Mitty Monarchs and the Brophy Broncos in the Father Barry Christmas Classic. Top-notch talent, these parochial powers all over the West Coast. We have 6 teams from California, 1 from Texas, 1 from Arizona. And that Arizona squad's here in the championship game with an 8-point lead. Team from San Jose, the Monarchs, trying to get back into this. Here's Neronia getting into the paint. Got to kick it out. Gerlo with 10 on the shot clock. And kick it over to Neronia. Trying to get a step on Burback. Burback picks his pocket. Gets the steal up ahead to Sanford. Tough pass. Sanford, I think, tried to catch it and throw it up all in one motion. It's going to go out of bounds over to the Monarchs, and see Burback tapping his chest. Jones looking to get the Monarchs a good look in this possession. curls the down screen, head fake, and Speed's going to pick up the foul. Good sportsmanship, too, there by Speed to help pick him up. Good move by Tyler Jones. He got him up in the air. You'll see him curling off the screen, little head fake, tried to step through, but got into the body of Braden Speed, so Tyler will head to the free throw line. Free throw's good for Tyler, 5 points for the senior guard. It's a tough guard. The guy's tough to rattle. Can't really take him out of his game as the free throw rattles out. He gets 1 of 2. Very versatile. Can play on the ball, play off the ball. UC Riverside's going to get a very good ball player in Tyler Jones. Speed up top, down screen for Sanford. And the screen was bad from Real. It's going to be his second foul. And Real will check out, and Hansen will check back in. Hansen, a sophomore. You got some pretty talented sophomores out here for Brophy. I think they got 4 sophomores on the roster. Bible, deep 3, butter cheese for Aaron Bible. The deep 3 off the down screen. I think he was closer to the sideline than he was to the three-point line. Able to knock down a much-needed 3. Gives Mitty a little bit of life. Speed, a little pullback. Decided to kick it back out. He wants Schwertley down in the post. He's got Naronia on him. And Speed with 10 on the shot clock, ahead of steam, trying to get past Gorlow. Crossover, jumper. Now Jones with the running start. Goes into Speed, layup right at the rim, left it short, and Hansen got the board. By the time he got the board, the referee called the foul, and it's going to go against Hale Hansen. You look at the replay. So Tyler Jones will head to the free throw line. He's just 1 of 2. He'll go back for another trip. Back rim for Tyler. We'll get 1 more. So let's set the lineups for you with 41.1 seconds left. You got Jones, Rip, Bible, Gorlow, and Naronia for Mitty. As Jones goes 1 of 2. And Speed, Schwertley, Sanford, Sharper, and Burbach for Brophy. Big possession here with 5-second difference between shot and game clock. 3-point game. Broncos with the lead. Can they add to it? Can Mitty get a stop and maybe cut into this? There's the stop. Now can they cut into the 3-point margin? Here's Tyler Jones. Jones looks at the clock. 12 ticks remain. You get it to Rip at the high post. Now he steps back. Goes into Sanford. Offensive foul. 3rd personal against Gavin Rip as he barrels into Sanford. He picks up the offensive foul. Sanford thinking he was going to get free throws. But on the offensive foul, it's just going to be a change of possession. No free throws, even though the Monarchs are in the bonus. So 5.5 seconds here for the Broncos to try to get something. Burbach's got a clean look. Good if it goes. Butter cheese to end the half for Burbach, as Brophy will head to the locker room with a 6-point lead and a whole lot of momentum after Ryan Burbach's second triple comes right before the horn. Take a look. Deep 3, clean stroke, butter cheese for a 6-point lead. Brophy over Mitty, 28-22. The championship game at the Father Barry Christmas Classic.
Broadcast of the Father Barry Christmas Classic has been brought to you by Jesuit High School Sacramento, 500F Pizza, Big Hairy Dog, Downey Brand, Gianetti and Boom's Orthodontic Specialists, Hampton Inn, 1875 65th Street in Sacramento, Knights Paint Incorporated, Red Raiders Basketball, The Salvetti Group, The Tom Phillips Team, Thule Oil Company, Elk Grove Toyota, American Asphalt, and Golden State Orthopedic and Spine.
Heading out on our own with our hope in the clouds, and we're starting to see that we're onto something. Feel it coming, we'll keep running, nothing in our way, and we got no reason to wait. Let the journey take you where it wants to. We'll continue to find our way through anything we face. We got what it takes. Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go, with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day, it's ours to take, and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins. Every step, writing stories that seek to be read, taking hold of the moment as we discover every color filled with wonder. Now we finally see we got everything we need. Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go, with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day, it's ours to take, and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time.
This broadcast of the Father Barry Christmas Classic has been brought to you by Jesuit High School Sacramento, 500F Pizza, Big Hairy Dog, Downey Brand, Gianetti and Boom's Orthodontic Specialists, Hampton Inn, 1875 65th Street in Sacramento, Knights Paint Incorporated, Red Raiders Basketball, The Salvetti Group, The Tom Phillips Team, Thule Oil Company, Elk Grove Toyota, American Asphalt, and Golden State Orthopedic and Spine.
All eyes on the way I vibe when I walk into the room. Wind blows underneath the soles of my brand new pair of shoes. I got the attention, I'm on a mission. No sweat in the way I step, I got a fresh new attitude. Hey, oh, call me a king, you can buy me a crown.
You gotta explain what it is.
Yeah, let's take off.
Awesome. Good stuff, bro.
Broadcast of the Father Barry Christmas Classic has been brought to you by Jesuit High School Sacramento, 500F Pizza, Big Hairy Dog, Downey Brand, Gianetti and Boom's Orthodontic Specialists, Hampton Inn, 1875 65th Street in Sacramento, Knights Paint Incorporated, Red Raiders Basketball, The Salvetti Group, The Tom Phillips Team, Thule Oil Company, Elk Grove Toyota, American Asphalt, and Golden State Orthopedic and Spine.
Heading out on our own with our hope in the clouds, and we're starting to see that we're onto something. Feel it coming, we'll keep running, nothing in our way, and we got no reason to wait. Let the journey take you where it wants to. We'll continue to find our way through any.
Welcome back to the second half of play between the Brophy Broncos and the Mitty Monarchs in the championship game of the 49th Annual Father Barry Christmas Classic. And it was right off the bat they get inside to Rip, do the Monarchs on a little lob pass, and Gavin Rip got his second bucket. 4 points for Rip, 4-point margin now for the Broncos. They get the ball for the first time in the second half. There's Braden Speed coming off the Wieskamp screen. You got Speed, Wieskamp, Sanford, Reel, and Burbach starting it out for Coach Hooten. And the Broncos as Rip hits the deck. Loose ball, still loose, and it bounced off the sideline. Last touch by the Broncos, they're going to say. It's going to go over to Archbishop Mitty. Rip, a little limp as he gets up off the ground. He's out there with Tyler Jones. You have Kai Grillo, Nathan Naronia, Grayson Jalal, the starting five for Coach Tim Kennedy and the Archbishop Mitty Monarchs. And slip Grillo through a double screen, a little hesitation, gets him some space on the baseline, toss it up top. Jones has it, 12 on the shot clock, takes Speed down in the block. Spins, can't get it to go. Rip with the offensive rebound. Jones fakes the pass, now gives it to Grillo in the corner. Skip it over to Rip. Can't shake the defender, and Naronia is going to get the ball, but he was open because Rip going to pick up his fourth personal foul on the offensive screen right there. Try to clear some space, and the official deemed that as a no-go. Player control foul, so Rip's going to have to check out of the ballgame with 4 fouls. And here just under 7 minutes left in the third quarter. Might not see him till the fourth. Who's going to step up for the Monarchs in his absence? Here's Speed looking for a couple of teammates on the interior. Instead, he'll throw it out to Burbach. Burbach, jump pass, and tapped by Jalal. Sanford has it, no reset of the shot clock. And Jones picks up the foul as Reel was going up. So Luke Reel will have 2 free throws, and Tyler Jones picks up his first foul. An interesting spot here for the Monarchs, again with Gavin Rip heading to the bench. A little bit smaller of a lineup. Bible checks in to replace him. We'll see if the Broncos are able to capitalize on the interior. Luke Reel had it down there, got fouled. Can't cash in the first free throw, but he'll get one more. Second free throw is short, but nobody blocked out the shooter. And then Grillo trying to get the steal. Actually poked it out from behind, but when he poked it out, he was on the sideline. Deemed out of bounds. Ball goes over to Brophy. Good effort by Grillo. Unfortunate that he stepped on the sideline. Speed, dribble handoff to Burbach. Now they run Burbach off the elbow screen. Here's Wieskamp. Slips the screen for Speed. Speed says, that's fine, I'll get to the bucket myself. What strength from Braden Speed. 9 points, lead back up to 6 as Jones says, I work out too. Tries to put a shoulder into him and draws the foul. And Speed's gonna pick up his second. Take a look at the replay here. Jones again bodying into Speed. Speed picking up the block. Block foul, not the block shot. Clarifies. Tyler Jones heads to the free throw line. Jones now 3 of 5 at the foul line. He'll get one more. 7 in the ball game for Tyler. Make that 8. Make it a 4-point game. Once again, 30-26. In the third quarter, Father Barry Christmas Classic championship game featuring the last 2 champions of this prestigious tournament. Speed matched up by Noronha. Sticking with them. Good defense. Sanford is it back up top to Speed. He got 15 on the clock for the Broncos. Wieskamp looking for position. Nothing there. Burbach gets a step. Tough shot over Bible. Won't go off the glass. And Bible gets the board. Jones finds an opening. Jones with the layup. And Wieskamp got the bump. Third foul on Wieskamp, and back to the free throw line goes Tyler Jones. And Wieskamp in transition just kind of let off the gas just for a second and allows Jones to hit that seam. Jones kind of got that deceptive speed. Again, you can't really rattle him, so it doesn't look like he's out of control. The kid's got quickness. The kid's got straightaway speed as well. Again, we saw some strength earlier when he was going up against Braden Speed. Talked about he could play on the ball, off the ball. I mean, watching this guy play the last few years and seeing him throughout the summer as well, I just marvel at the game of Tyler Jones, who goes 2 of 2 on that possession from the foul line. He's got 10 points in the ball game. It's a 2-point lead. We come up on 5 minutes to play here in the third. It's a good championship game here at the Father Barry Christmas Classic. Schwertley going up against Jones. Here's Sharper. Lane line drive over Noronha. Tough shot. Good D. Jones with the rebound looking to run. 3-on-3. Broncos get back in transition. Now Jones kind of lost his footing. Low launches from the corner. Ball being tapped around. Chased down. Bible ends up in the first row. Here's Jones. Three-pointer rattles off the front rim, and Bible made it back from the front row to tap that one out of bounds. And that'll go over to Brophy. Both these squads giving effort. And here in Father Barry Gymnasium, the site of the Father Barry Classic. And a wonderful weekend here in Carmichael. And it's a great way to finish this one off. Sharper off the down screen, looking for Real on the block. He had position. He also had Schwertley down there, maybe just a little crowded. Speeds pull up, back rim, battle for the rebound, and Real's going to bring it in. And he was fouled. Let's see who they call on. It's going to be Jalal. Jalal picks up his third team foul for Mitty. Brophy yet to commit a foul here in the third. Find Burbach in the corner, quick trigger, back iron, and rebound hauled in by Grillo. Grillo up ahead to Jalal on the wing. He's going to pull it back out, and Monarchs going to run some offense. Coach Kennedy directing traffic. Now has the Monarchs where he wants them. Noronha turns the corner, tried to step back, clear some space. Instead, Grillo's got it up top. 12 to shoot for Mitty. Jalal on the back door, short corner jumper off the mark. Rebound Burbach. Speed is Coach Hooten kind of surveying the defense now. He wants Schwertley to set him a ball screen. They reset it. Now they got the switch from Gerlow. Schwertley, he could hit that. Kicks it out to Sharper. Sharper. Pass picked off by Jones. Jones going the other way, right at Burbach. Left-hand layup off the glass for 2. 6 second-half points for Tyler Jones as the Monarchs and the Broncos tied up at 30. Ball's loose, bodies hitting the ground. And now Speed's got it in the post area, spins on Nerona. Tough shot, and they're going to get Nerona underneath with a little bit of a body. His first foul is going to send Braden Speed to the line where he's 2 of 2. Look at this spin move. Whoop! Man, that's some quickness to get to the baseline side, and Nerona kind of coming underneath him a little bit with a little nudge at the hip area. That's why he gets called for the foul. Speed misses his first free throw of the game, now 2 of 3. One more for Braden. Free throw up and good. Speed now in double figures with 10 points. Lead back over to Brophy. 31-30, 2:40 left to play in the third quarter. Meta. Get it out to Jones on a down screen. Now he's going to give it to him on a dribble handoff. Trying to shake Schwertley, gets to the left, comes back into his body and tosses up a tough floater. Tyler Jones having a strong third quarter. 8 points in the quarter for Jones, 14 in the ball game. Lead back over to Mitty. Speed trying to get a step on Meta, pull-up jumper. Butter cheese for Braden Speed. Butter cheese, I gotta explain that. It's silky like butter and smooth like melted cheese. As Jones gets down into the block, turns and spins on Braden Speed, and one Tyler Jones. A hot quarter continuing for Tyler. 10 points and a chance to add to it at the foul line. Having a tournament, but having a heck of a third quarter here for the Monarchs. We're down to start, but now see themselves out in front. Jones, free throw rattles out. Burbach with a strong board. And just the intensity, the skill level, the talent in this game. Every rebound being contested. Here's Real in the corner. And there's Gerlow again battling with Sanford for a rebound. It's top-notch high school basketball type of stuff we bring here on NorCal Sports TV. Step back, snatch back. Jones thought he was going to hit that. Schwertley with the rebound. Bible trying to poke it out. Here comes Burbach looking to push. Sharper up ahead's got Real on the baseline. Drives and kicks it out. Schwertley stepping through some traffic. Takes a hit from Gerlow. And Rocket Schwertley will be shooting 2 free throws. See the replay. Schwertley is taking it right through number 11. Couldn't do anything but hack down on the arm and put Rocket at the free throw line. First free throw rattles out. Rocket will have one more chance to tie it up. Schwertley, nice soft touch. Just the front rim. Got a real soft touch for a big man. We mentioned earlier he had a look at 3. Told you he could hit that and knock one down earlier in this tournament. Just the shooting form and the touch the young man has. You could tell, we mentioned his dad, Mike Schwertley, an assistant coach. You could tell the Rockets been around the game for quite some time. Gerlow, little pull up in the midi. Won't go. Sharper gets it back after turning it over. Throws a dangerous pass that Burbach gets to Real. Real nearly stumbled and somehow was able to put that one in for 2. So number 4 in white with 4 points in the game and giving the lead back over to the Broncos. We got 35 seconds left in the quarter, 25 on the shot clock. Bible, skip pass to Jones. Jones gets in the mid-post area. Floater, Gerlow with the rebound. Aronia clean look. Butter cheese from the wing. Nate Nerona was came out strong at the start. He had 4 points in the opening quarter. That's his first bucket since. He's got 7 now, and a timely three-pointer puts the Monarchs out in front. Final seconds, Burbach gonna have to go to work. Step back three, won't go, and we'll head to the fourth quarter with a 1-point game in the championship of the Father Barry Christmas Classic. Monarchs with a 1-point lead over the Broncos. The exciting fourth quarter coming up next on NorCal Sports TV.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time. The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time.
Fourth quarter set to begin in the championship game of the Father Barry Christmas Classic, the 49th annual event. We got a good one brewing. 37-36, Monarchs over the Broncos. Broncos trying to take the lead on this possession. Sanford's got it, looking for speed on the opposite block. Power dribble, integral low, off the glass. Braden Speed with his 12th point puts the Broncos up by 1. Bit of a zone look here for the Broncos. 2-3 extended as they get Jalal the ball. He hits Bible backdoor, takes the hit, and one. Aaron Bible. What a find from Jalal in the high post. You like that baseline cut from the opposite side. And Bible able to catch it, reverse it, take the hit. Chance for a three-point play for the 6'3 senior guard, Aaron Bible. Back and forth we go to start the fourth quarter of play. 2-point lead now for the Monarchs. There's Speed. Against Naronia. Good matchup. Monarchs looking for a 5-second call. Instead, they're going to get a backcourt violation as Speed stepped on the half-court line. Turnover, gets the ball back over to Mitty. Defensive pressure by Naronia. Not sure how anyone's able to stay in front of Speed, let alone for that long. Monarchs want to run some offense. Naronia just trying to get the ball to Bible. Burbach picked his pocket, gets it over to Sanford. Easy layup for 2. Great job in transition by the Broncos. Cashing in on that 2-on-1 break. 8 points now for Sanford, and we are tied at 40. Bronco bench starting the defense chant. Gerlow had a little space. Instead, he's going to kick it back out to Jones. 18 on the clock as the Monarchs reset. Jones, nice in and out dribble, gets to his left hand. What a move and finish from Tyler Jones, and what a second half for the Monarch captain. He's got 13 in the second half, 19 in the ball game, and the Monarchs up by 2. Short lead back out to Speed, slips the screen. Sanford back over to Braden. Braden takes Naronia down low, double teamed, and Jones got caught with his hand in the cookie jar. Jones picks up his second. He just wanted to make sure with the official that it was on the floor. He knew he fouled him. As Gavin Ripp's going to check back into the ballgame. Last time we saw him was about the 6-minute mark. That was in the third quarter. It was 28-24 Brophy when Rip checked out. Now it's 42-40 Mitty. And Wieskamp nearly put the Broncos up ahead with a 3. Jones trying to shake Burbach, and Burbach reached. That'll be a foul on Ryan Burbach, his second. Second team foul for the Broncos. Rip has it up top, trying to swing Bible through to the corner. Bible tried to skip it along the baseline to Jalal, but it hit off his speed. It goes out of bounds with 25 to shoot. Jones. Rip. Trying to go to work on Wieskamp. Spins back. Nothing doing there. Takes a tough shot. Won't go. And Burbach had the rebound, but he was grabbed. I think he's going to get Gerlow with the foul. That'll be the third for Gerlow. Second team foul for the Monarchs. Two team fouls apiece. You got 4 timeouts left for Brophy, 3 for Mitty. As we head down the stretch in this championship game. Wieskamp at the elbow, trying to go to work on Rip. Dangerous there for Rip to reach. Pokes it out with the 4 fouls. Now Bible trying to hit Jalal, and they're going to say Sanford touched it last. It'll stay down at that end with Mitty. .5:13 left to play. 32 on the shot clock for the Monarchs. Inbound up top to Rip. Jones draws 2, kicks it out to Rip. Clean look. Bounces into the hands of Sanford. Real cutting across the grain, cut off by Jones, who's going to pick up the blocking foul. Oh, wait, no, we got another official who's going to wave that off. He called the travel prior to the block. So they're going to say that Real shuffled his feet as Jones cut him off. Good defensive play by Jones to avoid the foul and force the travel. It remains a 2-point Monarch lead as we're under 5 to play. Jalal, top to Gerlow. Dribble handoff between Rip and Jones. Jones, floater, too strong. Ball tapped out to Speed. Speed. Gonna pull it out. Coach Hooten calling out the play set. They run Speed through the other side. Jones popped it back over to Real. Real trying to get a step on Rip. He does. Layup's good for 2. Left-handed finish from Luke Real. 6 points. Tied up 42-42. Halfway through the fourth quarter. Coming down the stretch in the championship game of the 49th annual Father Barry Christmas Classic. We got a classic championship game in the making as Gerlow comes off the curl. Gives it to Rip. Tried to throw it down. Couldn't get the dunk. Here come the Broncos. Wieskamp goes to the basket. Gerlow knocked it out of bounds. Good block shot. It'll stay Bronco basketball with 30 seconds left. You see Wieskamp going at Gerlow. Good job to tap that one out of bounds. 30 to shoot for Brophy. Wieskamp hands it out to Speed. Head fake. Can't get past Noronha. Now Coach Hooten wants Wieskamp to set him a ball screen. Speed trying to go at Rip. They work it around to the corner. Here's Real. Opposite side to Sanford. Jumps, makes a pass. Speed's got 7 to work with. Step back 3. Butter cheese, Braden Speed. 15 points for Braden. Big time shot. The shot clock was working down. Speed said, let me handle it. I'll take care of this. Step back, butter cheese triple. The Broncos with the lead, and Nerona cuts into that. Now it's just a 1-point advantage for Brophy as Nerona puts in his 9th point. Under 3 we go in this heavyweight tilt. Brophy, Mitty, loaded squads, putting it all out here on the court. We are thankful for that because we've got a great game brewing as Wieskamp couldn't get the runner. Wieskamp, who's been quiet offensively, yet to get in the scoring column, will have a chance to do so at the foul line. The foul was on Nerona, his 2nd personal. Wieskamp still not in the scoring column. That one rolls out. The junior, normally at St. Mary's and Matthias Catholic School in Iowa. Goes 0 of 2 on that one. Only a good shooter, unable to cash in as Jones chases down the loose ball. So Broncos stay up by 1. There's Rip, gets inside, drops it off Jalal, blocked by Wieskamp. Great defensive play, makes it up for those free throws on the other end, and it's Nerona hitting the deck. Coach Kennedy calls a timeout to save the possession. Mitty will have it when we return. 21 on the shot clock, 2:25 in this 1-point game, the championship game of the Father Barry Classic.
Broadcast of the Father Barry Christmas Classic has been brought to you by Jesuit High School Sacramento, 500F Pizza, Big Hairy Dog, Downey Brand, Gianetti and Boom's Orthodontic Specialists, Hampton Inn, 1875 65th Street in Sacramento, Knights Paint Incorporated, Red Raiders Basketball, The Salvetti Group, The Tom Phillips Team, Thule Oil Company, Elk Grove Toyota, American Asphalt, and Golden State Orthopedic and Spine.
What a matchup we have brewing here in the championship game of the Father Barry Christmas Classic at Jesuit High School. Top-notch squads, Brophy from Phoenix, Arizona, Archbishop Mitty from San Jose, California. 1 point separating the two. The Monarchs down by 1 with possession, 21 to shoot, as Tyler Jones looks to inbound. You have Jones, Gerlo, Naronia, Rip, and Jalal for Coach Kennedy and Archbishop Mitty. Jones, screen roll with Rip, gets it down low. Naronia off the kick out. Gets it inside. Here's Jones, 7 to shoot. Step back on Real, kicks it out to Gerlo. He's got 2. Gonna have to put up a tough fadeaway, won't go. Rebound, Real had it, and then tapped over to Burbach. Under 2 minutes to play. Here comes Braden Speed with his team up by 1. You got Speed, Wieskamp, Burbach, Real, and Sanford out there for Coach Hooten and the Broncos. Broncos reset with 20 on the clock. Rip switched on to Speed. Speed's going to back it out. Speed's going to wait for the clock to roll down a little bit under 10 on the shot clock. Now he's going to go to work. Left hand comes back to the right and finishes in front of the face of Gavin Rip. 17 for Speed and a couple of big buckets down the stretch as the Broncos go up by 3. Big possession here for the Monarchs. Jones gets inside, blocked by Real, but he got the body first. And Tyler Jones going to head to the free throw line. Here's a look at that last play. Jones getting to his left hand and just a little bump prior to because it looked clean up top. Tyler Jones is going to shoot 2 free throws. He's a perfect 5 of 5 here in the second half. 7 of 9 in the ball game from the free throw line. Make it 8 of 10 for Tyler Jones. 20 points now in the game for the Mitty point guard. And this is a big one with a minute 20 seconds left. Jones able to rattle that one home. He's got 21 in the game. And his team trails Brophy 47 to 46. Speed walking it across half court. Wants a ball screen from Real. He's calling for it. Real sets it. And he wants a reset. We're looking for a switch. Naronia fighting through these screens. He doesn't want to let go of Braden Speed. Speed trying to shake him. Tough matchup. Naronia still all over him. Takes a tough fall away. Short. Rip with the rebound. Brophy wanted a foul. No call. 42 seconds remaining. 30 on the shot clock for Jones. Jones, lane line drive. Tussed up a tough shot. They're going to say that Real hit him on the way up. Fourth foul from Real. And back to the line goes Tyler Jones with 37.4 left to play. You be the judge. Tough call. Tough take. What a game we got here at the Father Barry Christmas Classic. Timeout taken by Brophy. 37.4 left to play. A 1-point game on NorCal Sports TV.
Broadcast of the Father Barry Christmas Classic has been brought to you by Jesuit High School Sacramento, 500F Pizza, Big Hairy Dog, Downey Brand, Gianetti and Boom's Orthodontic Specialists, Hampton Inn, 1875 65th Street in Sacramento, Knights Paint Incorporated, Red Raiders Basketball, The Salvetti Group, The Tom Phillips Team, Thule Oil Company, Elk Grove Toyota, American Asphalt, and Golden State Orthopedic and Spine.
Throw line with his team down one. Tyler Jones trying to tie this one up or put the Monarchs out in front with 2 free throws. He's 7 of 7 in the second half from the free throw line and 9 of 11 in the ball game. He's got 21 points for the Monarchs. First free throw from Jones is short. Now he's got one more to tie. Tell you what, when he puts this one up, you can hear a pin drop in this place. Rattles out. Speed comes up with the rebound. So empty trip there for Tyler Jones. And the Monarchs going to have to look to foul. You got about a 1-second difference between shot and game clock, and Speed's going to take a timeout. Actually, about 2-second difference between shot and game clock. And as Brophy takes their third timeout, it'll be a full timeout. We'll step away, get a word from our sponsors, and be back. The exciting conclusion of Brophy and Mitty on NorCal Sports TV.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time.
We're back at NorCal Sports TV. A great ball game to finish things off and what's been a fantastic weekend at the Father Barry Classic. We may have saved the best for last as we got Brophy leading by 1, 47-46. As Mitty trying to go for a steal, trying to force a jump ball, and instead they're going to have a foul called. And it's going to go against Tyler Jones, his third. It'll be the 4th team foul. So the next one will put the Monarchs over the limit and put Brophy at the free throw line. And Swartley can't get the ball in bounds, and Brophy's going to take a timeout with 24.6 left to play. We'll step away, be right back here on NorCal Sports TV. 47-46, Brophy over Mitty with 24.6 left in the ball game. Possession arrow right now currently favoring Mitty. Mitty with 14 fouls. Both teams with 14 fouls, so next one will put either squad over the limit. Schwertley trying to inbound it, gets it into Burbach. Burbach fouled immediately by Nerona. Nerona picks up his third personal. Again, 15 foul is now going to send Brophy to the free throw line. A chance for Burbach to push this up to a 3-point advantage. First free throw attempts of the evening for Burbach. 6'3" junior. Knocks down the first free throw, 7 points in the game. Makes it a 2-point margin, 48-46 Brophy. Wieskamp will check back in for Brophy. Second free throw for Burbach. Nothing but net. 8 points. As Nerona brings it up, trying to keep it out of the hands of Jones. Nerona dribbles out, 15 on the clock. Jones for three, ties it up. Butter cheese from Tyler Jones. Final 10 seconds. Here's Speed. 49-49. Braden Speed gets to his right. Inside, tosses up a floater, and it's an offensive foul. Called for the charge, barrels into Gavin Ripp, who steps in front with the 4 fouls. A bang-bang play as Speed thought he was going to be shooting free throws. He's looking up at the heavens right now, wondering how that one went against him. And it's going to go to Archbishop Mitty, who will have it with 2.5 left to play and a full timeout. We'll step away momentarily and be back here on NorCal Sports TV. What a game.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time.
Two and a half seconds remain. Mitty will have it on the baseline, looking to go the length of the court to try to win the Father Barry Christmas Classic. We're tied up at 49. Gavin Ripp stops, pops, and that one was not going to be off in time. Wouldn't have counted had it gone as it came in after the horn. And we are headed to overtime. So we'll take a break and be back with 4 more minutes of play between Brophy and Mitty for the championship of the Father Barry Classic.
All eyes on the way I vibe when I walk into the room. Wind blows underneath the soles of my brand new pair of shoes. I got the attention, I'm on a mission. No sweat in the way I step, I got a fresh new attitude. Hey, oh, my, call me a king, you can buy me a crown, oh my, oh my, I'm leveled up, and this is my world now. This is my world now. So anyone who try to write me off, tell them they can go and write this down. This is my world now. Get the attention, I'm on a mission.
Start of overtime between Brophy and Archbishop Mitty. This game's so good. Let's keep it going, right? Why stop here? Let's play 4 more. between the Monarchs and the Broncos in the 49th annual Father Barry Christmas Classic. An exciting ending to that game. And let's see what overtime has in store for us here as Real and Rip tip it up. Real tips it over to Wieskamp, and the Broncos have the opening possession of the extra frame. Wieskamp, Sanford, Real, Speed, and Burbach for the Broncos. Jones, Grillo, Rip, Noronha, and Jalal for the Monarchs. Speed gets inside the paint. Ball pops out to Sanford. Three-pointer won't go. Grillo tapped it out last, out of bounds. And Brophy, not only are they going to have it, but they're going to have it with a fresh shot clock. 3:35 left here in the overtime frame. Double screen for Sanford, and they pop Real up top, spins off Rip, left hand layup, won't go. Jalal with the board. Jones gets into the paint on Real, hook shot, Rip with the rebound. Monarchs moving around in Noronha. Now here's Jones back up top. He wants a screen roll with Rip. Not a bad idea if you're a Monarch fan. A little hesitation from Jones. Spins inside. Right-handed hook. Won't go. Rebound. Wieskamp had it ripped out by Jones, who puts that one up and in for two. 23 now for Tyler Jones. 2-point lead for the Monarchs. Under 3 minutes left to play. Burbach. Back to his right hand. Kicks it out. Wieskamp. Big spot for some butter cheese. Luke Wieskamp's first basket could not come at a better time for the Broncos. Puts them up by one in overtime, 52-51. Got some action away from the ball. An illegal screen set by Jalal. Offensive foul against Mitty. Fourth foul against Jalal. Illegal screen against Sanford. He's going to give the ball back over to the Broncos. Have possession and a 1-point lead. Wieskamp put the Broncos in the lead, has it up top. And gets it out to Burbach. Noronha all over him. Defensive pest is Noronha. Ball tipped out. Speed jumps and ends up in the second row. Somehow throws it in bounds. I hope he's okay. Maybe should have been back court is what the Mitty fans were thinking, but it came off the miss. Speed necessarily didn't have possession. He just threw it back into play. Maybe that's what the thinking was. You got 20 on the shot clock. You got Real down on the block against Rip. Cutting Speed to the basket. Lost the handle. Now he's trying to pull it back out. 10 to shoot. They slip it out. Sanford. 3-ball. Corner. Short. Ball's loose. Battle on the ground. Body's hitting the deck, and Noronha pops out with it. What an intense game we got out here in Carmichael. Like a playoff game atmosphere between these two teams. Jalal backdoor reverse layup. Grayson Jalal with 6. None bigger than that one to put the Monarchs up by 1. We have just over 1 minute left to play. Talk about championship games. This is what it's all about right here at the Father Barry Classic. Great basketball, great teams, fantastic finishes. 14 to shoot. Looking for Wieskamp down low. They couldn't get it to him. Real tough shot. Throws it up and over the backboard, out of bounds. Monarch basketball. 44.7 on the clock. So we got about a 9-second difference. Pretty much 10 essentially. To the Broncos. They're going to play this out. Looks like rather than playing the foul game. Looking for a stop. A three-pointer would be a backbreaker. If you're Mitty, a bucket would still give Brophy an opportunity to tie it up. 20 on the shot clock. As Jones trying to work down some of that time. Gives it over to Rip. Now wants it back. 10 to shoot. They're going to go to work on the screen roll. Jones in the paint. Left-hand shot blocked by Wieskamp. Here comes Speed. Shot clock turned off. Sanford blocked by Noronha, out of bounds. 9.8 left to play. Bronco basketball on the baseline. You see the block on one side, forces Speed to come out on the fast break. Sanford blocked by Noronha on the other end. And we got 9.8 seconds left and a timeout taken on the floor. What will Brophy draw up? We'll find out next on NorCal Sports TV.
Broadcast of the Father Barry Christmas Classic has been brought to you by Jesuit High School Sacramento, 500F Pizza, Big Hairy Dog, Downey Brand, Gianetti and Boom's Orthodontic Specialists, Hampton Inn, 1875 65th Street in Sacramento, Knights Paint Incorporated, Red Raiders Basketball, The Salvetti Group, The Tom Phillips Team, Thule Oil Company, Elk Grove Toyota, American Asphalt, and Golden State Orthopedic and Spine.
Out of bounds set for Brophy, down by 1. 9.8 seconds left to play in the championship game at the Father Barry Classic. Sanford gets it inside, tried to slip it out to Speed along the baseline, tapped out of bounds. 3 seconds came off the clock, so we got 6.8 left to play. Speed's going to change sides of the court. Coach Hooten is going to take his final timeout of the game with 6.8 seconds. Going to have to draw up a winner for the Broncos. It's a full timeout, so we'll take a break. Be right back on NorCal Sports TV.
All eyes on the way I vibe when I walk into the room. Wind blows underneath the soles of my brand new pair of shoes. I got the attention, I'm on a mission. No sweat in the way I step, I got a fresh new attitude.
It'll be Rocket shortly to inbound. 6.8 seconds left for Brophy, looking for a bucket, down 1 in overtime. They get it out to Wieskamp, tries to split the screen, and Grip comes up with the steal. They're going to have to foul, and they do with 1.2 seconds left. A big turnover for the Broncos. And that's going to send Tyler Jones to the free throw line. And Speed and Jones are conversing, walking down the court. Those 2 point guards been battling it out here. And it's 17 in the game for Braden Speed, 23 in the game for Tyler Jones. Just a clinic in how to play the point guard position. As we have the 5th foul of the game for Real. That's going to foul him out. That's why Brophy was taking their time making the substitution, trying to strategize if they could. You still got 1.2 left, so even if he hits both of these free throws, you have an opportunity to chuck up a last-second heave. The problem if you're Brophy is you got no timeout, so you're going to have to do it all in one fell swoop. It's Jones now with 24 points. We'll see if Jones chooses to miss on purpose. He's looking over at the bench. He's asking. Now he's telling his teammates to get back, not to foul. We'll see if he misses. And Brophy could win it potentially with the last-second heave. Here's Burbach, and that one's going to be out of bounds. And Archbishop Mitty, back-to-back Father Barry Christmas Classic championships as they win a phenomenal game, an overtime thriller, 54-52 over the Brophy Broncos. A fantastic game, a fantastic way to finish an unbelievable weekend of basketball. Special thanks to everyone that's checked us out here on NorCal Sports TV. Special thanks to all the staff here at Jesuit for all their hospitality and accommodations. And special thanks to my staff here at NorCal Sports TV, our director and executive producer, Dion I, producer of the year, Jeremy Hurtado, and our fine cameramen, Levi Flores and Avery Townsell. I'm Mario Ramos saying thank you for watching the 49th Annual Father Barry Christmas Classic. The champions, the Archbishop Mitty Monarchs, pull off the overtime victory, 54-52 over the Brophy Broncos. Have a great night.